Hey everybody, this is Tommy with Colonel Reb Scale Models coming at you with, are you going to believe this? Get ready. Another group build entry. Now this one is kind of not my fault because I was asked to join it by another participant. So this is not my final reveal. This is actually an older, the oldest kit that I have that's survived all the moving and stuff. But anyway, back to the actual group build. This group build is the Adversaries group build that is going on right now, and I believe it runs through the end of November, which is why I agreed with the other modeler to join. So what the Adversaries group build is you're supposed to build two kits that are enemies, so to speak. So you're going to have, and you could have cars even, I guess rivals, like a Camaro versus a Mustang, or I don't know, you could have any kind of planes, any kind of tanks, as long as they, I guess, compete against each other on the battlefield or down the drag strip, whatever. So I was approached by Clint, the Mad Modeler, and he asked me if I would be willing to do like a buddy build where he would do one of the planes and I would do the other. So we messaged back and forth regarding what kits we have. We didn't want to have to go out and purchase another kit just specifically for this. We both have fairly decent sized stashes that we ought to be able to come up with something. So what we wound up coming up with, we had a couple of ideas for like a whether it be a Zero and a Flying Tiger, or obviously something in the European theater. So we came up with this one. Now this is my Spitfire Mark 9 that I built, I want to say back in the late 90s. It's hand painted. I didn't have the airbrush at the time, so I think I've shown this before in a video relating to Chevy Cheeseburgers contest. Not contest, but a build last year where he asked everyone to get your oldest kit that you still have and then rebuild it, and then you would be able to see the progression of your skill set from the previous build. So because Chevy deals in cars, this one really wouldn't qualify because obviously it's a plane. So when Clint approached me about it, we kind of saw what we had in our stash. I thought, okay, well this will be cool because I had already gotten another kit. So I bought this after Chevy had actually, came up with the idea for that build. And one of the things I remember him saying on some of his videos was, especially when, like with the kids, like I have the kids that are building, and, he had mentioned, hey, let them build their kit and then buy another kit, the same kit, and just put it in the stash and wait until they're older, till hopefully they stay doing the modeling, and let them build it again and let them do the same thing. Let them see how far they progressed. So with that in mind, kind of the idea, I went ahead and picked this up online. I think I got it for like $8 or $9 including shipping, because it's not the best kit, that's for sure. I guess you would kind of call this one potentially a putty queen, especially if you can see, let me get my little pointer here, the gaps that I chose to ignore back in those days. And you can see, I guess you can see that big one right there down the back. And again, this one's, bad seams all up and down the line. I've had the wheels retracted. They don't fit good at all. You can see them sticking out. And then I actually didn't even matte coat this after I put the decals on. So anyway, so I just had this. I just went ahead and hung this in my son's room, and I thought, well, that'd be great. So what Clint is doing, so I'm doing the Spitfire, and he is doing another 109. So he'll be doing the Messerschmitt 109, and I'll be doing the Spitfire Mark 9. So this one's actually 1/48 scale, as you can tell by the size of the plane in the hand here. But I'll do it as close, you know, the pattern. Probably this time I'll use the airbrush, and then obviously I'll be doing a lot of seam filling. But you know, some of these seams may not be as bad. You know, using my new favorite glue, the Tamiya Extra Thin. This stuff is amazing, fellas. You guys, if you don't have it, get it. You know, I think this bottle here is, if you can get it. I know you guys in Europe, I think you have to get it from Japan or China, but you can get it here in the States, and it's like, I get it from Hobby Lobby, not Hobby Lobby, but Hobbytown USA, because Hobby Lobby doesn't carry it, and I think it's like $4.50 or $4.95 a bottle. And I've had that once I got this bottle. I mean, I haven't even come down. Can you see that? We're not gonna be able to see it here, but I probably use less than 1/8 of an inch, maybe. In what I've done, but it's just great. I mean, literally I could take these seams. You know, I was watching Alex from Chris and Alex Modeling. I watched him doing one of those speed frame videos where, you know, he just takes the wing and he just starts at one end and just starts gluing it, and it dries and melts the plastic. It's very hot. It melts the plastic so fast. You hold it a few seconds, you move on down, put some more glue. I mean, he literally went and did it all the way around, and it leaves virtually no seams, because once that glue is so hot, it melts together, and it just, once it dries, it's a solid piece. So I'll be doing that, and hopefully that'll help with some of that. It's probably not going to help with these gaps, because if you go too much bending of the wings, I mean, it's already, as you can see, it's already pretty close, I think, to what it should be. I don't know. Anyway, so that's my build for the Adversaries group build, being hosted by UKScalemodeller. And like I said, it's going on now, and I think runs to the end of November. Clint already knows that it's going to be a while before I get to mine. He's going to go ahead and build his and get it finished, and then I'll build mine later once I get some of these other ones out of the way. But this is going to be my entry to the Adversaries group build. Yet another group build that I will complete before the end of the year, fellas. Okay, gonna get out of here. I know I've been posting a lot of videos lately, just trying to catch up. Anyway, so as usual, keep those styrene dreams alive, keep building, keep sharing. Hotty toddy, and God bless.